Good morning. This is July 31st, 2020. I am meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your weather briefing Storm Scoop. Today, more talk on our hurricane. In the last 15 minutes or so, Isaias was upgraded from a tropical storm to a hurricane. So some of our graphics are going to just show tropical storm features, but we'll chat about everything. So let's jump in, and we have some real. This is the 10th storm already this year, Isaias. So here's Isaias now, hurricane in the islands. Really got itself together yesterday. Kind of lost its southern shield and reformed up north. But back here we have two more waves or systems. This one back here has more of a chance to become something because it just has more of a opportunity to sit and stir over the hot water. So we got to keep an eye on that. But this one still as well has the opportunity to form, and this is sort of the window, so a little more east of Isaias, but usually we have the Bermuda High in here somewhere. So this one will be interesting. It's our next one. We really need to focus on Isaias here. This is Isaias right now. This is sort of the track we see it continue taking. We'll talk about the east coast of Florida and what that looks like in a moment. We just got the report back from the hurricane hunters. They flew through several times. As you can see here, this is mostly tropical storm winds, and then the most recent one found some, the ones that haven't been released yet, found some that show some hurricane force winds near the eye wall. So he's here looking at the tropical storm, now hurricanes, but even though it's a hurricane, we'll still look at who will get affected by the winds and which tropical storm they'll receive it. So this is sort of the outlook for the next couple of days. This is, I'll give you a ballpoint here. This will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday out the door. So the real question is, how far west does it get before it turns north? Again, you have your Bermuda High here. There's a trough we'll talk about that's going to be coming here. So it really just gives the window to come up that coast. And I think this is, North Carolina, South Carolina, you're going to get the brunt of it. But the East Coast is definitely going to see rain and wind and some coastal erosion. Here are the surface winds so far. So they're sustained. So this is the most recent one that was put out. So this one incorporates the hurricane status of Isaiah. So here are the areas that we are now currently worried about, as we are going to have to give out a lot of hurricane warnings. The tracking, as I told you, it's got that curve. Yesterday we showed the same sort of model split, but again we have pretty much come in a line here that it's going to just hug the east coast of Florida and then ride up the coast, and we'll see what happens once it gets past the Carolinas with the Delmarva. And this is just showing the tracks and the forecasted minimum pressure. So again, it's not going to get much stronger than a Category 1, but it's important for you to see this. And the last thing I wanted to show was just this upper level 500 millibar chart. Here you'll see that trough I talked about. You have your high here. Basically, the storm is going to have to come this way because it's the path of least resistance. So there's a lot of time left to see what's going on, but you should be definitely taking heed. Not much really going on around the country besides that. One area I wanted to focus on today, Springfield, Missouri, sent out this update from their NWS office. I think it's spot on. Real strong thunderstorms and rain coming down this afternoon. Up to 3 inches of rain. Anytime you have 1, 2, 3 inches of rain falling in a short period of time, that risk for flash flooding really pops in. So I also included the watches and the warnings that are currently going on. So just be mindful of it if you're in that area. Anyway, I'm running long again, so I'm going to end here. Meteorologist Steve Kuzanowski for Weather Briefings. This was your Storm Scoop. Have a great weekend.